There are places on the map marked unexplored. The Congo rainforest is one of them. It's a place more myth than reality for most of us. A vast, ancient expanse that swallows light, sound, and secrets. They call it the heart of darkness, but that's a misnomer. It's not darkness, it's life. Overwhelming, chaotic, fiercely beautiful. Here the air is thick with the scent of earth and a million unknown flowers. The Congo doesn't care about your world. It tests you, changes you. The humidity clings, the forest symphony never stops, and you're reminded of your own insignificance. To come here is to confront nature in its rawest form. You don't conquer the Congo, you hope it lets you pass, learning along the way. Our journey isn't about charting the unknown, it's about meeting the people who call this place home. In forgotten villages, far from any road, live communities whose histories are sung, not written. They are the true custodians of this land, living in harmony with the forest. To understand them is to glimpse another way of being human. So we push deeper, leaving the modern world behind. The outboard motor of our pirogue is the only unnatural sound for miles. We're searching for something real, something authentic. In a homogenized world, these unique cultures are treasures. We're not here to judge or romanticize, but to listen, learn, and share a meal. To sit by a fire and hear stories of life lived in harmony with this green abyss. This is a journey into the heart of the Congo, not to find darkness, but to find humanity in its purest form. The forest awaits. And so, our story begins. The Congo River is the region's lifeblood, a massive artery winding through the continent. From our small boat, its scale is staggering. The water, rich and dark, carries the secrets of the forest. The jungle rises on either side, a wall of green broken by flashes of birds or a monkey's eyes. The river dictates life's rhythm, swelling in the rains, receding in the dry, revealing new paths. The rainforest is a world of layers, a noisy sunlit canopy above, a shadowy silent floor below. Every step is on centuries of decaying matter, life and death in constant cycle. Local guides move with quiet confidence, reading the forest like a book. They know which plants heal, which kill, where to find water, and how to avoid danger. For outsiders, the forest is a maze. For them, it's home. Their knowledge is inherited, not learned. The biodiversity is staggering. Insects the size of your hand, jewel-bright frogs, butterflies like stained glass. Larger creatures, elephants, leopards, gorillas, are felt more than seen. A rustle, a footprint, a reminder. You are a guest here. This isn't a zoo. The animals aren't here for you. They are part of a complex web, understood best by those who live here. The river and forest are not just resources, they are sacred. The people's survival depends on this understanding. Here, every life is connected. The Congo's heartbeat is the pulse of the land, the water, and its people. To travel here is to witness that connection, and to realize how much we have to learn. After days on the river, the village appears, a small clearing in the dense jungle. Huts of mud, wood, and leaves form a rough circle. No welcome sign, just curious children's faces. The air is now filled with human sounds, conversation, laughter, the thud of a pestle. These villages are living history, vibrant societies, not relics. Culture is woven into daily life, in homes, food, songs, and tools. Patterns mimic the forest. Language describes nature in ways we can't. Life is communal. Food shared, childcare collective, decisions made for the group. Everyone has a role. Children learn by doing, absorbing survival skills. Isolation has preserved their way of life, but also left them vulnerable. As the outside world encroaches, their culture is under threat. They are the echoes in the canopy. For how much longer will we hear them? The answer is uncertain. The village wakes before dawn. No alarms, just the first gray light through the canopy. Fires crackle, smoke curling from thatched roofs. Women head to the river, clay pots balanced on their heads, moving with practiced grace. The river is life water for drinking, cooking, washing, and quiet conversation. As the sun rises, men gather tools, planning the day's hunt or tending crops. Their knowledge of the forest is encyclopedic, survival depends on it. Children learn by watching, imitating, and helping, boys with fathers, girls with mothers. Their playground is the village and forest edge, laughter echoing through the clearing. By midday, heat slows the pace. People rest, mend tools, weave baskets, share stories. The main meal is prepared and eaten together. A simple stew, a celebration of the forest's bounty. Food is more than sustenance, it's a ritual of community. Life here is a cycle of work, learning, and togetherness. The day's rhythm is set by the land. We sit with Kylo, an elder whose face is a roadmap of his life. Through a translator he shares stories of a vaster forest, more plentiful animals, and the spirits that dwell in trees and rivers. He recalls getting lost as a boy, surviving by remembering his elders' lessons, finding water, edible roots, shelter. The forest tested him but also protected him. His return was celebrated, a rite of passage. These stories are more than memories, they're parables of survival and respect for nature. Amara, the village's oral historian, joins us. Her songs tell of creation, the river, and a giant serpent. Songs are their history books, legal codes and spiritual texts, wisdom passed down generations. She worries. Loggers, strange illnesses, and the lure of the city threaten their way of life. The children aren't listening as they once did. The connection to the forest is weakening. Her stories are warnings for the future, a plea to remember before it's too late. The elders' voices carry the weight of generations. Their stories are the village's soul. If they fade, so does the culture. We listen, knowing what's at stake. Here, the line between physical and spiritual is thin. The forest is alive with spirits, some protective, some mischievous. Every action, from felling a tree to hunting, is preceded by ritual and offering. Art, music, and dance express their beliefs. Masks are conduits for spirits. Ceremonies are communal, powerful. The shaman is healer and spiritual guide, using plants and rituals to restore balance. Illness is often seen as spiritual imbalance, not just physical ailment. Stewardship is ingrained. Unwritten laws prevent overhunting and overharvesting. The forest is a sacred provider, not a resource to exploit. This isn't Western environmentalism. It's a worldview where humans are part of nature. Every creature, every stone has a spirit and a purpose. Harmony is survival. Survival here is an art, a symphony of skills honed over generations. Huts are built from local materials, saplings, mud, leaves, biodegradable and sustainable. Food gathering is a masterpiece of knowledge. Hunting with spears and traps, fishing with woven nets, gathering wild plants and insects. Every object is crafted with care. Baskets, pots, tools, nothing is wasted. There's no concept of disposable goods, everything is made to last and be repaired. Their knowledge is holistic. A blooming flower signals a caterpillar harvest. A fruiting tree attracts monkeys. This is practical living science, tested and refined over centuries. The forest is their larder, their pharmacy, their home. Every action is guided by deep understanding. It's the art of living with the forest, not just in it. Simplicity and resourcefulness define their world. Every day is a lesson in adaptation. This is true sustainability. These communities face threats they can't fight with tradition alone. Logging destroys habitats and sacred sites, seeing only timber, not spirits or people. Poachers decimate animal populations, disrupting the ecosystem. Even conservation can harm. Parks created without consulting locals can displace them, labeling them poachers on their own land. The lure of the city draws young people away, leaving them disconnected and vulnerable. As elders pass, their knowledge risks vanishing. When a language dies, a worldview dies with it. These cultures have always adapted, but today's pace is overwhelming. They are on the brink, and the world barely notices. A library of wisdom is quietly burning down. The loss is ours too. What do we do? Not isolate or force change, but recognize their rights to land, self-determination, and their own future. They are not relics, but contemporary people with valuable knowledge. Preservation means letting cultures thrive and adapt on their own terms. Support comes through legal land rights, education that blends tradition and modern skills, and making them partners in conservation. Our journey was a reminder of what we've lost: connection to nature, community, and living with less. These villages have wisdom we need, about sustainability, balance, and resilience. Their survival matters to all of us. As we leave, the village fades into the forest, but the lessons remain. They are not a myth, but a fading whisper in the heart of the world. We have a choice. Let that whisper die, or choose to listen, learn, and act. Amplify their voices, so the echoes in the canopy endure. The future depends on it. The Congo story is not just theirs, it's ours. Will we hear it? The answer is up to us.